John, I think, to put it lightly, two drastically different games, I think, for you, last game to this game. What did you see out there? I mean, you had 9 assists in the first quarter. What did you see out there that led you have that success?
I think most importantly, just pushing the pace, but we made shots today. I mean, last game I had like 4 turnovers in like the first 6 minutes. You know what I mean? 2 times I lost the ball, and 2 times trying to make reads. Well, today I was just being aggressive, trying to find my shot, but like I knew the defense was going to help, and just their team they overhelp a lot, so we just try to find guys. But we found a rhythm. We were just moving the ball, and you see like probably the first time all season, like outside I think San Antonio game in the fourth quarter, and the second half against Dallas where we just had fun, and that's how we got to play as a team. Like we got so many weapons. We know we're going to get the most shots, but we shouldn't worry about who's leading and scoring, things like that. Just play the right way, and we feed off each other's energy.
I think because you're John Wall, people assume this might be an easy transition. Ty talked a lot about how it might be tough because you come from a superstar to having to play more of team basketball here. You said in the offseason you didn't want to be a Batman. How's that transition been to, having to rely on guys like Paul, Kawhi, and you not having to do everything?
Oh, that's easier for me. I mean, let me save energy, to be honest. I think for me, just when playing, like, even if you probably as wide, just playing in 6-minute spurts is hard. I mean, I'm used to playing 10, 12, 11 minutes straight. You know what I mean? So playing 6-minute spurts with a minute restriction is kind of tough because you try not to go in there and try to find shots for yourself. You know what I mean? You still try to play team basketball and play the right way. And whenever shots come back to you, you try to take the shots you work on. With this team, we got so many guys that you don't have to hunt for shots or try to force it yourself. So for me, it's just trying to find a rhythm. I think only took 3 shots, I think, in the first half, and it was all catch and shoot threes. Other than that, it was just trying to find guys, get into the paint, push the pace. So in the past, I used to have to do everything. Assist, score, defend, do all that. We're here, I don't have to really do that. My job is just be myself, push the pace, make open shots, and find my shooters. And tonight we was able to knock down shots. Kind of like we said before, we're not going to miss a lot of open threes like we've been doing. And we could kind of keep this streak going, unless you know what type of team it could be.
So out of all those 15 assists, which one was your favorite tonight?
I don't even know, man, to be honest. I know they stole some assists from me. And then I'm gonna get on Norm because he missed like 3. So I was trying to get 20, to be honest.
I know you enjoyed that one corner pass.
Yeah, the zip pass, I like a quarterback, didn't I? Yeah. But no, that's my job. Like for me, like my whole career, I like to pass the ball. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can score the ball if I have to. Cause I remember somebody tweeted, because I had an interview with Kelly from Houston. I was like, said something about some nights you don't have to score. Like me, I only had 5 points, and but I affected the game in so many other ways by passing, defending, just pushing pace. That's the type of person I like to be. But in the past, I had to be a guy that can score 30 and have those type of assists. For me to be at a point in my career where I can have big scoring nights, but with this team, I don't have to do that. That's a big factor for me, and give me longevity with how much time I have left in my career.
Did you think Wall would catch that line that you served for?
Yeah, we drew it up. T-Lou drew up a couple plays, even like the one I threw the ball. Like, you know what I mean? He just over there acting like nothing going on. And I think in the play for Norm, most guys, kind of like I do defensively sometimes, just ball watch and just get a guy out the back door. So we ran that play a couple times, and I think T-Man caught a lot once with it, and that's like the second time I caught Paul with it.
John, you mentioned this game, the fourth quarter in San Antonio and the second half against Dallas is points where the team actually had fun. How do you guys find fun more often?
I think, to be honest, I think this is probably the deepest team that all of us ever played on. And most of the guys on the team are so used to being a dynamic person that can go get their shot one-on-one. And the more we could kind of stay away from ISO basketball, you know what I mean? We know Kawhi, Pete, those guys going to have their ISOs a lot. But outside of that, everybody was just moving the ball. It's always going to come back to us. And I think just sometimes, like the way teams guard, you know what I mean, the first 18, 17 on the shot clock, because me and T-Lou talked about it, you come off a pick and roll, you might have a shot then. But the ball never moves side to side. So, you know what I mean? Make the extra pass, and that same shot going to come back around later when the ball come back on the second half. So I think just doing that and moving the ball and trusting each other. I mean, we all talented guys that can score a lot, but if the team's going to overhelp, you make the right pass and trust it to get back to you or get to somebody else. And it just seemed like we was moving, and everybody was having fun.
Hey, John. Coach was just talking about that dynamic between you and Reggie, playing the two of you in the lineup together. And I think, the last San Antonio game, how he closed the game out with the two of you there. Just kind of what's that dynamic been like, playing alongside him, having another ball handler along there? What's that been like for you?
Well, I think y'all know well how good Reggie is. You know what I mean? Reggie was here the last couple of years and how he held it down last year. But, Like for me, I'm a guy like Reggie. When I'm in the game, Reggie like, yo, you push the pace, you do your job. I'm gonna do my job, and that's, like he like to spot up and shoot threes, but at the same time, he can get into the paint. So if I get tired at some point, he'll take the lead of having the ball. But mainly when I'm in together, he want me to be the point guard to run the team and put guys in position. And I found him a couple of times for wide open shots. And there's just a dynamic of both of us not really caring like who's starting, who's getting the most minutes, just trying to feed off each other and what's ever the best role for this team is. You know what I mean? Like last game, I didn't play well. Reggie was playing well. He closed the game out. I mean, sometimes it's going to be different. Sometimes it'll be both of us. But we're just trying to figure out ways to do whatever we can to help this team win.
Hi, John. Last time you guys played the Spurs, you were talking about how pace makes you guys like a really tough team, and being able to make really good reads when you pass the ball is like important for you guys. So when coming into this game, what was your mindset? And as a player, you know, sometimes it's hard to be a specific role player, but was that your mindset coming into today?
For me, I just try to read off. Like me, I don't never, even when I play basketball, like some of my moves that everybody be like, oh, wild about, it's like I don't prejudge. It's all instincts for me. So I never go in the game like, well, I'm about to take this many shots, so I know this defense is going to guard me like this, so I'm going to shoot every time. Me is just trying to find it with the flow of the game, just find out the flow and the rhythm of the game. But me, when I come in, I just try to keep pace, bring energy, and just bring some excitement to the crowd to get the crowd into it. That's like the type of player I am. Thank you.